in the Midwest. The mission of Legacy Football is to positively impact student athletes on and off the field through development programs including life skills, academic support, recruiting, education, and athletic development. The Legacy vision: to leave a legacy and an imprint on the game of football through development of youth and high school football players throughout the state of Michigan and the U.S. Programs that the Legacy Sports Complex offers are the following: on-site and off-site programs to develop student athletes on and off the field, community service initiatives, tutoring, and ACT prep by the guru of academic, Mike Kostoff, and Legacy Navy has scored again. So now it's 14-6. 16-zip BTG over Wide Receiver Nation right now. And as we get back to the action, remember to catch us on the Detroit Sports Channel, www.detroitsportschannel.com. Penn Media Center is also streaming us, and you can catch us through legacyorgfootball.com, www.thecoachhopshow.com. Catch us on Twitter @thecoachhopshow, also on YouTube. And then we have some special announcements later on in the show concerning being able to listen to us while you travel in your car. And give us your Twitter handle, Jeff.
The D_zone. It's the same as Instagram as well.
Everyone better have that memorized by now.
They better have it memorized. We also will be doing some call-ins later on in the show. Right now we're going through the preliminaries. We're actually running a little behind.
You had that big accident over on.
Which
I was stuck on that.
Hey, yeah, but once we got off and you looked a quarter of a mile in, it didn't look like anything had happened. So I don't know what went down with that, but
someone wasn't paying attention. They were trying to find the app for the Coach Hop Show.
Well, hey, we appreciate
Blammo!
that. We appreciate that. But yeah, Coach Hop and Jeff sitting on the freeway idling for about an hour and 15 minutes.
And also, we're going to be on the championship game with MJ and myself. We're going to be doing, actually having that game on Facebook Live on the Coach Hop Show on Facebook.
Also, we'll be doing sideline reporting as well. We've got our wireless mic. So.
And also, if you guys want to intern for the Coach Hop Show because Mr. Ray needs help.
You're not kidding.
Or he's going to have an aneurysm.
First of all, and Ray, give them the contact number where they can contact us to intern on the.
I don't have that in front of me.
You don't know your email?
Oh, my email is just send the email to Ray at the Penn Media Center. Actually, PennMediaCenter.com. It's Ray at PennMediaCenter.com because we have the new network now. We for
Detroit Sports Channel.
No. Dad, the Detroit Sports Channel, powered by the Penn Media Radio Network.
Oh, Penn Media Radio Network. And the CEO, Jeff's in the house. Did he leave? Did he leave?
I don't know. He might have to go walk this little dog about the size of a cat named Jerry.
There's nothing wrong with little dogs.
Little dog, a bag dog, you saying?
Yeah. He actually,
dog that fits in a bag?
He actually brought it down to the studio.
So like this bag that Jeff has here right now, can his dog fit in that bag?
Half of it.
How big
we
is that
brought
bag?
it when we went downtown a couple weeks ago. He had to bring Jerry with us, and it was in like a little, looked like a lunchbox. And you can't bring pets into the Penobscot. And so here is, someone left the door open to the Penn Media studio, and he ended up almost going down the elevator by himself.
Oh man! And he's called Jerry?
Yeah.
He calls him Jerry?
Jerry, it's like, I called Jeff the other day. He goes, what are you doing? I'm walking Jerry. You mean you're carrying Jerry walking around the building?
These games are pretty much going even. It's 16-0 BTGA, and East is on the drive. And DJ Atkins has got to have at least 10 receptions in this game. They're trailing 14-6 right now. Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's at least 4 catches every series, and they need him too. You listen to the Coach Hop Show, powered by Legacy Sports, and it's Championship Saturday. We'll be back in studio March 19th in the Penobscot building. in the beautiful Penn Media Center. Having the team.
And one of wide receiver nation's top guys I just noticed isn't here this week as well. Travion Maddox from Novi.
Right.
6'4" kid, but he's playing basketball. They won the district yesterday.
Oh, okay, well that's understandable.
Got to take care of business, in season. Don't want coach. I'm sure doesn't want him injured.
Oh well, no, who would when you're trying to get a mitten?
Nah. So,
those are more important.
So you play high school sports for the most part.
It looks like Navy deep ball. They're up 20-12 now.
This game's close. This is gonna be a nice one later in the day.
8:20 left on the ticker, and we've got wide receiver nation on the inch line for a drive. See, both of these games are competitive. I need wide receiver nation to score. Let's see what happens.
Got Paddock back in.
Got 3 by 2, empty. Great catch by Christian Fitzpatrick from John Paddock. Now we got 16-6.
Paddock has over 19th touchdown pass of this
Is that his 19th
campaign? Yeah.
Really? He's throwing 19?
18 thus far. There's your first one for today.
Well,
Make it 19.
The MVPs are going to have to do it. Legacy East has not been stopped. Their offense hasn't been stopped by Navy yet.
Has there been an overall announced yet?
Not yet, but we did do the All-State,
right?
And we did the I guess the league MVP in terms of each team. Great catch by Daniel Briggs. That's using that big body.
There's an MVP selected. It's going to be on this field.
Who's your sleeper pick for MVP? And let me say this: can an MVP get knocked out in the first round, or do they have to at least win one game?
No, your most valuable player leads you.
So I'm looking at.
I think it's got to be on a team that at least made it to the Final Four.
In 7-on-7, you got to have a kid who can carry you. Let's be real. If you're not strapping up and avoiding tackles, you got to.
Yeah.
Besides losing the first round.
You got L. Julian Jordan for Michigan Black. You got DJ Atkins doing his thing.
Atkins, leading receiver. Tough to look past that.
Oh yeah, he's the leading receiver in the league as well. How many TDs does he have for the year? I think he's got about.
I think it was.
He was sitting at one time he had about 12, didn't he?
I'd have to double check on that.
He's open again.
There he goes.
I'm telling you, he's got at least 10 catches today.
He's probably at that now, yeah.
In this game.
If that wasn't his 10, that had to have been number 10, right?
They convert on these 2-point conversions, though. Got about 44 left to go. East versus Navy game. East Black versus Navy. And 5:42, 22 to 6. And we missed something here because BTGA is
added on to their lead.
Yeah, they have added on to their lead, haven't they?
Around today. They got upset.
Great move.
It wasn't really an upset last year, but one nation.
Atkins,
Vanilla?
The Vanilla DJ and DJ Atkins are carrying this team, man. The little guys are getting it done. I like these two matchups, man.
I'm glad that Mr. Atkins is on our side when real off.
Yeah. They're not even accounting for it. Great call and look off. Touchdown, East Black.
All right, now 2-point play here.
They get tied up with the 2-point. All right, and we've got
put it in the joystick's hands.
We've got a 3-by-2 set empty here. New quarterback.
I believe you're allowed to run the ball one time.
Yeah, you are.
Man,
I think.
This so quick.
3-step drop. Good power throw. I like that kid, number 29. Nice gun, rifle on his arm.
How about a little credit to these referees coming out here?
Shout out to the refs.
Yeah, shout out to the referees.
Got some new ones.
Let's see this 2-point play design down here.
Not yet.
What we got here? 3-by-2.
All-state. Right. He's going for a jump ball.
Great
catch! Oh, and East ties it up, baby. That's called a loss in that.
How about that 2020 kid with that kind of energy? through clutch.
What's that kid's name again? That's
Brad
my man, Thin.
He ain't playing around this week.
And we've got 3:45 to go in the game. And we've got Legacy Navy, and it's 2020.
Legacy Navy's got, I think, 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, no, this is, they've been using him predominantly here, number 10.
McGovern, the guy who snapped it as.
Oh, look, match up. Great break up. Now, this linebacker, number 2, is
St. Mary's. He's
St.
nice.
Mary's. Yeah, he had I think a cracked forearm that about 5-6 weeks ago. He looks really healed. Oh man, look, we got it. But you know what? Black better start playing a little bit more man press instead of playing zone, man.
Got to get out there.
And look at this matchup. We got Parnell against Jordy Nelson because he is big.
Oh, Mikey Lynn with a good ball.
Looked off the safety.
Flashbacks to the Denby game.
Where was the safety at?
There's Blankenberg for you. That kid's a stud.
Yeah.
Two most explosive slots going head-to-head this game.
Yes, they are. That was too easy, though.
That's what these slots make it look sometimes.
Yeah, that was too easy. And we've got wide receiver nation. A lot of clutter in the middle over there. Let's see what's going on. Pump fake. Oh, he dropped it. He was open. We got to start putting our hands on people around here. You listen to the Coach Op Show. It's Championship Saturday out here at the We got 2:05 to go in the quarter of the Legacy East versus Navy. Let's see. Oh, interception! Oh, big play.
Red
Big
zone.
play
INT.
by East. That puts
Let's
them up
go.
23-20 with the ball.
Is that their defensive MVP?
Yeah. Could this be an upset, ladies and gentlemen? Because Navy is the defending champs.
I know.
I'm just going to say.
I know there's some people out there
I don't know
not
what
liking that Navy score.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I picked East to be in the mix.
Well, all I gotta say though is no one's been eliminated this game. So
This is true, but this is good for
Precursor.
This is good for the confidence level, though.
Here comes the joystick.
Let's see.
Throw it to him. Man, he was running wide too.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, he sure was. You got about a minute.
See
Hey,
how
but
upset the coach was?
let me ask you this. Can we slow it down now? If you slow it down. Oh, deep ball.
Throw that thing to DJ.
Oh, almost a great catch by Gabriel. They're trying to slow it down, man.
got sports in the D in the house.
Sports in the D. And is this
Follow
called
Hasn't been a year yet, has it?
We got 3x2 out here. Empty set. With
Human
about
joystick.
47 seconds to go in the game. And let's see here. Oh, yeah, they're playing keep away.
Just don't go back and get that safety.
Yeah, I think East is going to get out here with a 23-20 win.
Should we
Wow.
be interesting if there was reseeding in this, but there's not.
DJ Atkins, 15 receptions for 190 yards.
And I think 2 scores. BTG is piling it on now. It's 22. Did he score on that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a touchdown. That'll put 20.
This game last year was bridging the gap. They lost on the very last play of the game on a fade to One Nation.
Hey, look. Hey, listen. And Legacy Team East, Black, knocks off the defending champs 23-20.
I can't wait to watch DJ this year.
They'd be
BTG A 28.
They'd be packing their car keys if this is
wow. Hey,
next time they're on the field.
That's a big win. If it didn't count it now, that's a big win. They hung in there. No, not yet. That was the last. That was the last demo game. You're listening to the Coach Hop Show, powered by Legacy Sports. We'll be back in studio March 19th, live inside the Penobscot building at the beautiful Penn Media Center. And I've got my cohorts looking at some great action. So now I think, Jeff, why don't you read those seedings? I think we're about to get busy now.
We got
I think we get ready to get busy.
let's see, we got Gray and McComb. Those are No, we got.
Because we're probably going to start. We're actually a half an hour behind, so these will all probably be 3:30 starts, I think. Or no, looks like Justin might be trying to start it in the next 15 minutes.
On their numbered, it only goes to the 19, so they're leaving Legacy Gray out. But that's your 20 seed is Legacy Gray, not on the seedings. But they'll be going versus number 19 seed Macomb to your right. Then 2:30 game. BT Flint's the 13 seed, BTG 14. Let's see. Also as well. The winner of this game is not going to have it easy.
Well, what's going to happen next?
They get Navy.
Ooh. Navy should be nice and pissed off now.
See where East Black will play the winner of Lansing and Legacy West Green. That game will be after this.
Oh, that's a good matchup for Black.
Expect 5:30 start time on Black's next game. Hydrate.
Wait, they got a 2.5 hour wait.
Oh, yeah. The longest late that game. And then BTG will play the winner of Saginaw White and Michigan Elite A, also at 5:30. But by the time you get to 5:30, we're looking at no, that's you still got a ways to go.
Yeah, man. At least we got some great action. And, we've got the great academic guru, Mike Kostoff. So what's going on, Mike? You're out here able to enjoy the action now.
I'm working. We're promoting the expo, promoting the bus tour. All of our academies coming up, so always working.
Talk about the bus tour.
Actually, I don't have much information on the bus tour.
Really?
Justin's bus tour, I know they've been taking it, I think 3-4 years now. I know my son, who's a junior, will be on the bus tour. I think it's a great experience. The reason why I'm sending my son and my wife and I are sending our son is I think it's a great opportunity to meet with 80, 70 high school kids that have the same dream you do, all different parts of the state. I know last year some Florida kids on the bus, so to visit all those universities and colleges and just a different part of the United States and have some brotherhood and some camaraderie and what's happening, back in the day you go to Michigan camp and have those big camps for a week and you don't have those opportunities much anymore. So I think it's a great social development for kids who get to go to college and live on their own. So
About this year, Poland and Switzerland kids coming on the bus.
Oh, there you go. Jeff, D-Zone knows about the bus. He's on the bus with them.
Yeah.
I'm not going on no bus. I don't.
Is that because he doesn't have a car?
You're not going to ride the bus?
I'm not.
I'm going to hang on the roof.
My kid's going. I want my kid away from us. So let him go be a kid and not have a crazy stepfather yelling at him all the time to be right and use his manners and not burp and fart, I guess. So I'm just going to let him be a boy and be a young man, I should say. He's a young man now. He's 17 years old. So I want him to go and be independent.
He's taller than his uncle now, too.
All right, so this is our win or go home.
This is what they all played for.
It's real now.
That was a great pass, went out of bounds, though.
How crazy it'll be this trophy goes to Canada, huh?
Would it? Hey, I'm telling you, BTGA is definitely
they got some players.
in the
They
mix.
win it. They definitely earned it.
Yeah, they definitely earned it. Oh, great catch.
He got it.
He got it. Off a
Jonas
kick.
Owens from Triple Valley. Nice kick.
Great eye-hand coordination on that. I'll tell you, they're not holding back. It's strike right now. Everybody's trying to litmus test.
Is that in or not? Score.
Yeah, he scored.
Who's that scoreboard? It's in, off the tip.
Touchdown for that.
I thought he scored.
Macomb,
They got it.
touchdown within the first minute.
Oh, man, these BTG boys, man. Yeah, you know what?
It's that Canadian water, eh?
I'll be on about 10 minutes.
Hey.
I mean, they look grown, man. I mean, are we checking birth certificates anymore?
Is it like that
I had a
one
beer
kid
with
that
him
was
last
in
week.
like in Little League Baseball?
I don't think we checking birth certificates anymore. Man.
Different rules in Canada.
I don't see it. You got Legacy Greg against Macomb. Man, it's unbelievable. Reggie Pearson, they got smacked. So hopefully they'll be fired up. Who's this quarterback for Gray here?
Brady Hesbrook from Ithaca, coach's son.
Okay. Yeah, he throws a good ball.
Yeah, 2021.
That's Ithaca. D-zone, he knows everybody.
Yeah.
I know Jeff knows everybody.
He knows everybody.
Let's talk about this quarterback for Flint.
We got Zarnota from Fenton. Very solid quarterback, dual threat.
Well, we got a lot of dignitaries out here. Well, that would have been a blow up, man, in the game. Got Ryan Rice we're gonna be bringing on in shortly.
There's Tobal from Heartland, who had that ESPN Top 10 play.
Yeah. Yeah, he made a heck of a grab too.
You know what's great though? I don't know if you guys mentioned it because I'm busy, but the number of high school coaches that are here.
We
Number of high school head coaches that are here.
yeah, we've
especially.
talked about. We've interviewed a few over the coming week. Shane Fairfield, Dennis Parker, Dave Malicki, offensive coordinator for Cass, Richard Pop. I mean, we go on. Coach Phillips from Old Lake, Mill Cohen's out.
I meant the coaches in the stand.
Oh, yeah, I meant those too.
They gotta be
Lynn
here.
Sanders standing behind us here from Detroit Central.
Yeah, Lynn's here tonight.
Franklin's head coach. Because head coach. His son plays in the
Militan's
league.
head coach here.
I mean, it's great to see coaches who
They're supporting the
support
kids.
their kids' development. It's a hot topic in the state of Michigan.
And you got Scott Wagner and John Brockman flexing like, they just won the lottery. They're just walking in the sidelines. Good thing we're not on.
You didn't put your boss on the radio yet?
Yeah, he was on the radio last week. Yeah, we put him on the radio last week.
Let's say he's your boss. You got to take care of your boss.
Yeah, the boss was on the radio last week. Was going to put him on the radio today, but I think he slipped off.
He's hiding behind you. All right, I have to go do my other work. So, Coach Hop, love having you.
All right, Mike.
Thanks
I'm
for
going to
being a
grab
part.
you again, man.
All right.
Appreciate
My
you.
daughter's she's in a championship game, so I have to go check my account here to make sure she's winning this game here. So,
Okay.
softball started.
You're listening to the Coach Hop Show. And
We're going to take this right down to 3:30.
hey, I don't understand Scott Wagner and Brockman, man. I mean, you act like y'all won the Super Bowl or something. Can y'all get out of my sideline? Just because y'all beat Navy. Everybody saw you guys beat Navy, but it didn't count. It didn't count.
They'll beat them again. They're
didn't
not
count.
worried at all.
It didn't. Hey, well, guess
You know
what?
why?
Hey, guess
Because they
what?
have the best
Hey, guess
player
what?
in the building.
I saw 2 drop-offs.
And he's 3 feet tall.
I saw 2 drop-offs. You better get that corrected. Yeah, okay, because I saw 2 drop-offs. You better get that corrected. Fonz, you know I saw those drop-offs. And I'm doing the show, so I really couldn't say what I really wanted to say. So let them know that I saw those 2 drop-offs. Oh, Parnell and Johnson. You know exactly what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about the baby powder either.
Drop off 1 and drop off 2.
They both got dropped off, and it was ugly. It was real ugly from where I'm sitting.
Who do we got going here?
We got
Legacy
Gray against McComb.
Yeah.
And Jeff, give us about 5 minutes. I want to bring you back. I want to bring Ron Rice in before he has to split, man. So don't go too far away, man.
I'll be around.
Those drop-offs were super ugly.
Yeah, right, whatever.
Wow, John
But
Brockman
did
has
you,
a
did you see the clutch
handheld mic.
adjustments
Hey,
that we made late?
No,
late-
I saw
late in the
2
stretch?
drop-offs, man.
Man, y'all
Hey,
threw the ball to DJ.
can you
That
give-
was the adjustment.
You ain't lying. 12 catches? Give him the stats. Riddle.
14 receptions, 169 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
So I don't understand. It was a one-man show again. I tell you.
He's got the University of Georgia looking at him.
We listen to the Coach Hop Show. And this is a treat right here. We've got one of my favorite guys, Ron Rice, former Eastern Michigan. Were they the Hurons back when you played, or the Eagles?
It started out being the
You were in between?
Well, that was political correctness.
Right.
and, folks getting offended, and I get it. So started out a Huron, finished up an Eagle.
I got you.
Now
I
you're
got
here.
It worked out. Now I'm
Yeah.
here.
And now you're here at the beautiful Legacy.
So what
Sports
you out here
Complex.
lying about, man?
Actually, I'm lying about Ron Rice. The fact that I know Ron Rice.
Oh boy, does he know you?
The fact that Ron Rice used to put him on stress tests every day on the treadmill. when Ron was shoveling, trying to be a professional.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, Ron Rice was at my first and only Body by Hop 707 game, where every top kid at that time.
Body by Hop.
Yeah, that was my strength and conditioning moniker when I was training guys. But every kid that was who's who was over at Renaissance High School. You remember that, Ron?
Yeah, I do. And for all of you all who are listening, and Coach Hop, you've been doing this for a number of years, but back in 1995 when I was coming out of Eastern Michigan, I think you were, one of the guys that sort of helped me in my process, and I see you still out here. So much love and respect to Coach Hop, and I know, a lot of the other coaches feel the same way, and a lot of the players feel the same way, and just keep it up, man. And I'm honored and privileged to call you a friend, my boy, my dog, all of that good stuff. So I could come on and talk about what you lying
You
about.
ain't lying. You're lying. That's how tight we are, Riddle. That's how tight we are, Riddle.
So what's the dirt on Coach?
Well, so let me tell you this story. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm recording all this. This is going the best
Oh,
of.
hey, Ron ain't gonna put nothing out there in the public airways. He's a professional, man.
No, man. I mean,
But we got some stories, but we ain't gonna tell them stories.
Nope.
We got some super stories.
We gotta take some things to the grave.
You ain't
you
lying.
can't leave a lot of things above ground.
Nah,
you
they
just
gotta
can't
go
do it.
with you, man.
You gotta
They
take
gotta
it
go with you.
I need
Does
one
it
of the-
involve
one of those
fireworks?
No.
It depends on what you consider
Yeah,
fireworks
right.
to be.
Yeah, exactly. What would you consider that to be? I know that Ron has a testimony, and I can say that I watched his journey. I watched how at the old Powerhouse Gym in Park,
Mhm.
and I mean those were grind days. When he had that dream, and my thing is, power is the vision created in one's mind, and you had that dream in your mind. That I was able to help you attain that, and I was very proud to see when you finally got your chance, you took firm advantage of it, man, to become a Detroit Lion. And a lot of people, man, you could write a book, Ryan, on and I hope someday soon that you decide to do that.
30 for 30.
And
It's gonna be on Cinemax, though.
Cinemax, really? Okay. Well, I got to get
After dark.
I got to get paid. Oh, I got to get paid then.
A lot of carnage.
A lot of carnage. Yeah, Ron left a lot of carnage, ladies and gentlemen.
No, but
I remember his play. He
Nah,
hit hard.
So this is my thing, and as we tell our kids with Michigan Elite, and I've done things out here, Legacy with Justin. I'm part of My Brother's Keeper and Campaign for Black Male Achievement. I mean, I've done a lot.
Yeah, talk about that right quick. Talk about that.
Campaign for Black Male Achievement. So one of the things, it's a spinoff from My Brother's Keeper and the Obama initiative that goes into many cities across America, Detroit, Baltimore, D.C., out in Seattle as well. And it's an opportunity for men of color to influence young boys of color who are not necessarily given the opportunity to prepare themselves for life. Whether that be through education, poverty, or some other sorts of hardships that they may endure. So the programs include mentorship, job preparation, actual jobs as well.
Okay.
Like I said, education. I mean, it's a vast program, but it's an opportunity for us to go out here and wrap our arms around our community and do some really good things.
And I'm really happy to see that. And now, how long have you been working with Michigan Elite, with George and his fine group?
We founded Michigan Elite in 2009. A while back, we were the first 7-on-7 club coming out of the state, and obviously it's grown to what they've been able to do out here in Legacy. I think this is a fabulous opportunity for young men to come out here and get some reps during the off season. And I know a lot of high school coaches don't like it because I think maybe they feel as though they don't have control. But I think, to be quite frankly with you, some of them don't need to be in control.
So yeah, let's
Well said.
kind of talk about that. Why don't they like it? And is it because what are some of the reasons why they what are the excuses, I should say, as to why they don't like it?
Well, some of them refer to it as like, the underwear league, the panty league, and all this other stuff, or whatever. Half those guys can't coach.
Exactly.
So I will say that.
Keeping it real on the Coach Hop Show.
Keeping it real. You know, I
Keeping it
coached
real.
with Coach Harrington. You know, over at Harrison.
Exactly.
Farmington Hills Harrison. He's a
legend.
He's a legend. You know, he had some questions about it until he saw it. Right?
Yeah.
But not only that, man.
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
an iron horse too.
He's
so,
an iron horse, and he saw
it.
it. He said, "Man, this is exactly what we're doing in practice." Well, I coach with you too.
Exactly.
So but that's one thing. And you know, when we do our philosophies and when we game plan and all, it's real football.
Exactly.
So you can't tell me about cover 4. We run cover 4. We run Sunday cover 4.
I got you.
Not Friday night cover 4.
Sunday cover 4.
Right.
I got you.
Not Friday night.
You know,
light.
that's spoken like a true DB, man. Because these offensive coaches, man,
Hey,
they try to
whoa,
downplay
whoa.
the defensive schematic of how you defend football, man. And
Yeah.
it's just refreshing after all these weeks
Yeah.
to get my brother to speak on the real value of defensive football.
You talking about somebody on your left or something?
Yeah.
Offense drives ratings, though. So
Yeah.
let's talk a little offense.
Let's talk
We
offense.
talk about picking the ball off and scoring with it.
Well, you all know this. I mean, you all are coaches, obviously. I mean, 7-on-7 is a quarterback's game. It's an offensive game. You're supposed to score. Defense, if you're out here on the offensive side of the ball and your quarterback has and I'm not talking about high school because we always give these guys a break. I don't criticize any of our high school players. But, I mean, if you got a 50% completion percentage.
You should be able to break down
Come on now.
defenses, yeah.
Exactly.
You should be able to score.
Exactly. You should be able to score, and it should be easy. And that's the way the game has always been set up. You
So
got to sell the
you
tickets.
would agree that it's harder to defend in 7-on-7.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's harder to defend. It takes more energy.
It
I
does.
think it kind of works both ways. And in this league, you got someone you're allowed to blitz. What is it? Once every series.
Well,
Twice a game.
Twice a game.
Twice a game.
They got to
okay.
be timed.
Yep.
But you say it works both ways.
Well,
man?
I'm just saying it works both ways because obviously the defense knows that they're throwing, 90% of the time. Unless you have, I think you're allowed to run it once. Is that how it works too?
Yeah.
you
Twice,
get
something
one.
like- something like that.
You get
Right.
one.
Kind of keep them
Yeah, you
honest,
get
something
one,
like that.
one run play.
So, but see, the thing is too. One of the other criticisms about it is, a lot of people say that you can't get scholarships on 7-on-7. 7-on-7 is definitely a measuring stick and tool, right?
Right.
A coach called me the other day asking about a kid,
Right.
right? So these coaches do have influence, right?
Absolutely.
But you have to use your influence the right way.
Absolutely.
I've never talked to a kid and told a kid to come to a school. That's not my business.
Right.
My business is to try to make a kid better, not to get him a scholarship, because if you get better, that's going to come, right? We're all about player development. And if you don't want to get better, then I don't really want to talk to you. You're wasting my time.
Amen to that.
In the state that we live in, we're not fortunate to have spring football, whereas down south, they're gearing up right now to go into that spring football season with their high school.
That's
so,
right.
So this is the vehicle that we have.
That's right. So if you put it all together, if you have a kid, let's just say a kid comes into high school and he plays in Texas, all right, and he plays 4 years of varsity football in Texas. That's 4 seasons of spring ball.
Exactly.
4 seasons.
Which can potentially equate to maybe an additional season of football.
Absolutely.
Here. So you're talking 5 years
Huge advantage.
versus 4 years.
Well, let's go to the Little League level. And my boy Don Spencer lives in Houston. And, man, those kids, man, they going year-round almost, And they started 6th grade. And I think the thing that alarmed him most was they do a lot more hitting. And
Right.
so a kid, that's in the 6th grade, by the time he gets to high school has probably done twice as much contact as the kids up north.
That's
so
right.
It can work both ways.
That's right.
And it's 15-0 right now. I believe BTGB is down and Flint's up. And then over here to my right, you've got Gray against Macomb, and it's 15-9.
What kind of hats are these boys wearing over here on the right? Are those like real rugby scrums? They look like.
Yeah, those are the rugby hats, and I think everyone. I thought everyone was supposed to have one, but the kids. I think it's a good deal because we saw a collision over here early on where a kid got wiped out. Fortunately, he didn't get hurt, but
it should be mandatory.
I thought it
across
was
the country.
It should be, and
Yeah.
mouthpieces because all it takes is you run your face into one inadvertent forearm or anything like that. But overall, we've been blessed with no injuries out here.
Right.
So talk about your team and what your expectations are going into championship Saturday.
Well, our expectation with Michigan Elite, and I'm sure I'm just like any other coach out here, we always expect to win. That's the expectation. Also, we want to have the guys learn how to compete. I don't like to go out and play games and it's 30-0 at the end and it's 40-0 or the games aren't close.
Mm-hmm.
You also want the kids to have the opportunity to learn how to compete.
Learn how to compete.
Learn
exactly.
how to come from behind and win a game.
Deal with adversity.
And that's very important to me. And knowing that you're gonna screw up. Quarterback, you're gonna throw an interception. What you gonna do at the next play?
Right.
Defensive back, you're gonna get beat for 40. What are you gonna do the next time?
Right.
And everything, but also the mental standpoint and knowing that it's just not about how fast you can run or how high you can jump. You need to be in the right places on both sides of the ball to really make an impact on the success of your team. So we try to bring everything full circle. We also try to talk about, accountability and being able to trust your teammates and things like that, and the coaches as well.
Now, you're real demanding. Guys don't practice, they don't get to play.
Well, not necessarily. You got to call.
Well,
yeah.
If they don't check in, I mean, you have means of connecting with the guys, but if they don't connect.
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, you want something from us, you want to get something out of it, you got to put something in. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And, guys that don't – this is – when you talk about real football,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not practicing on Wednesday or Thursday, you going to play on Friday?
Right. No, you're not going to be playing.
Listen, you're not playing.
You're not going to play at all.
You're not playing.
Talk about in your short time of evaluating L. Julian Jordan, what are some of your impressions of this young man, and what do you see looking forward for him?
What's the first thing that everybody sees when you see Julian Jordan is that arm.
That rocket.
That rocket, right? And which is funny, and I'm going to tell you a quick story, is that my son Xavier, he worked out the other day with some college guys and a couple pro guys. And there was a quarterback there. I'm not going to mention his name, but he just recently participated in the combine. And, you watch the combine and the quarterbacks work out, and the commentators had some things to say, and my son agreed with him, and he came back and he said, he don't throw as hard as Julian.
Oh, yeah. Julian is got a Frankenstein arm, man.
Oh, hold on, man. He said, He said, he don't throw it like Julian. No, you know how it is when they serious, they look at you.
Right.
Half the time you can't get no eye contact from your son.
Right.
But he looked at me and said, he don't throw it like Julian. He don't throw it like Julian.
That's strong.
I think if he can start to work back from there.
On the mechanical.
There you go.
Okay.
He needs to work back from there. The arm strength is already
God-given.
collegiate.
It's already there.
It's already there, right? So now Julian, I think there's one thing. There are two things. So you can trust your arm,
right.
Your arm strength, but then you can really believe in your arm.
Right.
Now, getting that ball, knowing when a guy is covered, saying I can still
fit it in there.
Proper ball placement, outside shoulder, cash.
And so it's about vision.
It's about vision. It's about also velocity of ball, knowing when to throw it 100 miles an hour versus 50.
Right.
But
right.
I think if he gets all that down, sees the field, continues to learn and develop and grow, I think he can be special, man. I think he has the ability to be one of the better ones to ever come out of the area.
Yeah. He just needs to work on his mechanics and believe in what he sees.
Yeah.
And I agree 100% with you. And it's a treat to watch him launch those balls, especially over there at the D1, and you can hear the pow, man.
Yeah.
Kids all diving, breaking their hands or whatever.
Yeah.
So I definitely see that.
Yeah.
I definitely see that looking forward, man.
You can hear that ball whistle.
Oh,
that's one of the times when you can hear the ball coming. Hold on, ball ain't even got to me yet, but I hear it coming.
You hear it coming.
Like a train.
They don't look like that.
You got 3:41 left and a tie ball game between Macomb and actually that was a touchdown. So it's 18-15 with 3:30 game. And over here, Flint and BTGB is 18. Ron, thanks a lot, man. I know you got to get ready.
I gotta go. You kicking me off?
No, you ain't got to. You can
It's
stay.
all right, man. I'm
we're
gone.
going to.
You know
we're going
what?
on. No. We're
Wait,
going
wait,
on the
wait.
break.
He can have his own show.
No. Hey,
You know
look,
what?
Ron.
That's what I'm saying. The Coach Rice show.
I was getting ready to ask him about another player on his team.
He can come down to the
Hey,
Penn Meeting Center and have his own show.
Yeah, man,
in
you
his
know,
own
Yeah,
studio.
you can. Yep. But we're just going to a break now. If you want to hang out before you
Nah,
go.
man, I'm gone. You know.
Now you're going to act like that. After all that love we just